say he's questionable. He didn't do the entire practice the past 2 days, but he did some of the practice. Got some scout team reps and did a couple of team reps. And so he's still questionable. We still got a good amount of time before Saturday evening, and we'll revisit it obviously today after practice and tomorrow after practice and as we get to Saturday. But I would still say today he's questionable for Saturday night. Starting fast has been important from us since the day I became the head coach, and obviously starting fast for the season has been important to us as we started fall camp. You can't start slow versus a team like Ohio State. And so that will be something that we're aspiring and striving to do. A lot of pre-snap disguises, they give you different looks. They move, one of we call them their jack guys. They move them around in different places. And, again, they bring pressure, they drop eight, they do a lot of different things. And so, for us, we got to be able to pre-snap wise have an idea of what we think we're getting and then be able to adapt and adjust off of it. It's going to be obviously a big game for Tyler to be able to, put our protections in, put our offensive line in the right protections, make the right checks and make the right decisions. But, again, you can't be overly prepared for everything. You got to make sure you have a good base in terms of what you think you're going to see and what our plan is. And you're going to have to be able to adapt and adjust. We have to be really good with our sideline adjustments and be able to communicate what we've seen and really what we think we're going to be getting. If you're not motivated Saturday night at 7:30 to play the number one, number two team in the country, then again, we have bigger issues. But it's often, man, you have to continue to motivate your guys and understand that preparation is the most important key. And as I've told them all the time, like I have to find ways to create this type of environment where the practices are hard, the practices are tough. There's a lot of pressure because when you get out there in the game, man, 105, 110,000 fans, and that's pressure. So how do we kind of simulate that in practice and motivate them to make sure they give everything they have to practice? They're human, and not everybody is motivated every single day to go out there and practice. And that's our job as coaches, to motivate these guys and find unique ways to get them to motivate the practice. Being able to really start to build this relationship with the next class of recruits. And we understand that it's so important, right? The talent acquisition, the ability to bring in the best players in the country to fit this place is what's going to continue to help us enhance and continue to improve. And so it's never too early to start building that relationship. And that was what last night was about, is to start with that next class of starting this relationship.